a monkey in your pants?
Hello, this is a video response to Infected Flinch. Dave, or is it Dave, also known as Infected Flinch. Hope I'm saying that right. Link to his original video, stroke channel, whatever, will be down below. And he asked, do we really need, I'm going to click, HD remakes? And you probably just heard my phone buzz at the same time. But do we really need HD remakes? And he was saying things like, ones that have been done in the past, Silent Hill, etc. I can't comment on that because it's not something that I've done, but obviously there's been recently been announced that Resident Evil is going to have a HD remake, and Dave also said he was worried if they would do it with Final Fantasy VII. Well, I would say, do we really need HD remakes? Yes. Yes. The reason being is it allows maybe people to experience the game who have never experienced it in the past and who are most likely will never own a PS2, a PS1 or anything like that. Not just any old nonsense games should have HD remakes, classic games, so Resident Evil makes sense. But, like I said in this video, they have to do it right. I can't imagine them doing a new Resident Evil game, all fancy HD graphics, but having tank controls. If you know what I mean, you move forward, you turn, you move forward, you turn, that would just not work. And Final Fantasy VII, it's a classic, but I'm curious to see what they would do with it, because the gameplay, storyline, everything that made it great would still be there. I can't imagine they'd faff it up. It would just look different. It would look HD, funnily enough, wouldn't it, at the end of the day? Yeah, so I think it's good for classic games because it'll bring it to the forefront of people's attention who have possibly never played the games in the past, and let's say will potentially never play them because they won't emulate or have the original hardware. So it's good because a lot of them obviously get a HD remake are 9 out of 10 times classic games, and these people should also experience classic games like Final Fantasy VII, Resident Evil as well. Will they enjoy them compared to modern games? I do not know. But he also touched upon things like Last of Us. It's still sealed. I've had it, what, a week? It's still sealed. HD remakes, so there's a lot of them coming from next gen remakes or whatever the fuck. I'm sick of next gen, last gen, this gen, that gen nonsense remakes. Whatever. I'm not sick of remakes, but you know how they're calling it, next gen, this gen, last gen, whatever. But I think things like this are a good idea, and it's quite sensible to do, because there'll be a lot of people, for example, The Last of Us, I'll stop holding up in a minute, who have never played it before, who didn't have a PS3, who maybe only had an Xbox 360, but were curious about the game in question, and now they've maybe jumped on board a PS4 and never bothered getting an Xbox One. So I think there's a lot of people that will buy it and play it and experience it who were possibly would never have done so otherwise. So again, it's allowing people to play these games, whether it's retro games or modern games, who would never have played them in the past unless it was an HD remake. But again, it's maybe a bit soon. Yeah, I'm holding it up again. A bit soon for it, I'm not sure, but I'm glad it's on the PS4. Classic game, and I'm looking forward to playing it again, looking a little bit prettier with some DLC. But I'm the kind of guy, there's loads of games that I've never played, and there'll be loads of games that other people have never played from past generation, bracket S, and if they brought them out as HD remakes, classics in particular, then it'll give people an opportunity to play them again, if that makes sense. Did it make sense? I don't know. I'm talking shite now. But yeah, I think that's it. I waffled quite a bit there, but HD remakes, do we really need them? Yes! Skyrim HD remake on the PS4 would be amazing. You could just say, it's the same as already on a high-end PC. Yes, I know, that was an example, but I think they're good. Allow people to experience the games who maybe haven't experienced them, would never have experienced them any other way, and experience them potentially to their fullest. Yeah, there we go, I'll end it there. But in the style of Dave, Infected Flinch, Jesus Christ, Infected Flinch, I can't speak for shit today. A link will be down below, but stay sexy, bitches. So what have you done? Watch his video down below, you'll see it. I thought it was like some sort of friendly goodbye.
Do you have a monkey in your pants?